Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another video with Token Tim 420. Nice to see you again today. Like to say hi to everybody out there. Remember, if you're not subscribed, leave me a subscribe down there. Leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down, let me know how you're feeling tonight. Alright, we're going to do a quick video. And I might start doing some YouTube shorts, like this would be a good one. It's not going to be a long video. But I wasn't sure how the shorts get sent out, if it better get a notification or not. So anyways, the Board of Health's got some new rules coming out starting December 13th, Monday. I see a lot of misinformation going around on Instagram and Facebook, so we'll set some things straight, as far as I know. I've been known to have been wrong before, so don't quote me on this. All right, what it says is they're going to start tracking the 2.5 ounces you get every 35 days. I've seen some people say on Instagram that so if you got 1 ounce at the beginning of your rec and got the other 1.5 ounces at the very end of your rec, at the start of the next rec, you wouldn't be able to get your 2.5, only 1 ounce. I don't believe that's what it is. What it is, it's going to hurt the people like me, so it's only a few of us out there. I sometimes, twice a year, I go back in when I have my doctor's visits. When my rec first starts, I use all my flour up in the first 5 days, go to the doctor, they renew my rec and my prescription, and I get another one starting brand new over. I won't be able to do that anymore. It's going to cut it out because they're going to track that. Also, a few doctors have been known to cancel out a recommendation once it's been used and write a new one. Now, not saying it's wrong, and here's the reason why. If you read the Board of Health's website, you're technically allowed to get more than 2.5 ounces. It says in there if you have conditions and the 2.5 is not enough, you have to explain why you need the more, what it's going to do for you, and all that. So it's there that you can ask for more. The problem is there's no place on your recommendation to put it, for the doctors to put it in there. Just like edibles was legalized 2 years before we ever got them at the dispensary, because there was no recommendation from the Board of Health on how many milligrams they could be, what packaging they had to be, and all that. So same kind of thing. It's there that we can get more, but there's no place to put it. So some doctors, what they would do is if I use my 2.5 ounces, they would cancel out that recommendation and write a new one. Now, you couldn't do that every month, of course, because then you have like 12 recs by the end of the year. But once or twice, some doctors would do it. Some doctors was writing a double recommendation, so they'd write me one for 250 and another one for 150, where I'd get 4 ounces a month. So that's what it's going to eliminate, the people who was getting extra that way, because like I said, it is a law in there that says you can get extra if you need it. And some of us do need more than 2.5 ounces every 35 days. But they're going to nip that in the bud. So if you go to your doctor early and they cancel out that recommendation and start a new one, you won't be able to use that new one if you used all your flour already. You'll have to wait the extra days until the original one would have run out, if that makes sense. So be real careful. Don't go to your doctor 2 weeks early, because you're going to actually lose 2 weeks of your recommendation. So when the next one starts, you'll actually be 2 weeks into it before you can actually get flour, because the other one didn't expire for 2 weeks. See what I'm saying? So you can't double them up or overlap them anymore, basically. So hopefully that makes sense. If not, leave me a comment down there. If I think of anything else, I'll pin it in the top comment. Hopefully that makes a little sense for everybody. So like I said, the majority of you, it's not going to affect you. You're still going to be able to get your 2.5 ounces every 35 days. They're just going to track that so you can't get any extra. Like I said, if you go to, when your card runs out, whenever it does, whatever month it does, like mine runs out in June this year, I believe. The very start of June, when that recommendation pops up, I use it that first 5 days, go to my doctor, they write a new recommendation starting that day. I won't be able to do that now because I would lose the whole 30 days. I'd have to wait till the end of the 5 days or 30 days, and that last 5 days could fill it, because you won't be able to get more than a 2.5 every 35 days. So hopefully that helps everybody. Hopefully you have a great weekend, so don't stress on it. Like I said, it's not going to bother a lot of you. Me, it's going to screw me. My little tricks of how I was getting extra is going to void those out. Like I said, twice a year. I always did that. Some of you have been following me for a while, know I've done that. So we won't be able to do that no more. So we're going to have to think of other creative ways. And when I think of them, I'll let you guys know. So until then, keep on token, my friends, and until next time.